another episode of the Tat Podcast. I am your funny, fine, and freaky host, Lauryn.thedomme, aka the motherfucking Dom Dada. I I do apologize. Okay. You might hear a dog in the back. Don't don't mind it. Okay, but how are you all doing? Welcome back again. We are doing things a little differently. Okay. I am creating a quickie episode today because I want to get you all prepared for what I have coming up. Soon you all will be able to get extra content, but you will have to pay for it. Okay. Extra content will include just quickie episodes plus full regular episodes later on YouTube or whatever. But more information on that will be coming very soon. Overall, I hope that you are doing well. It is June, which means it is Pride Month, which also means it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. I do have a few males that I am cool with. Essentially, I pray that men start to get out of this little habit of, oh, I'm so alone, don't nobody care about me, this, and the third, keeping everything in, when in reality that's not true. I think that men be contradicting themselves when it comes to that, but I'm not going to get into that topic right now. That will be again a later episode. But all in all, I am doing okay. It is what it is. I am just trying to navigate through life while also trying to deliver a great pie. Yeah, that's all that is. Let's get straight into the shit that y'all actually came here for, which is the motherfucking tit for tat. And please remember, we ain't going tit for tat unless it's the podcast, okay? So, yeah, I'm pants a little tight. I'm gonna hold you. Um, Today I wanted to get into a topic that I feel as though a lot of people try to overlook, maybe. So recently I asked the company because I do want to start getting more, or I want to say getting more. I would essentially say trying to get into, I guess. I'm trying to get into a habit of creating my own style. If you know me, then you know, like, I probably am like a streetwear type of girly for the most part, but I have the ability to switch it up. So if I want to be super girly this day, then I can. If I want to have like a rock star grunge look, then I can do that as well. But I'm having a hard time really finding companies sell true plus size clothing and cute plus size clothing at that, right? So recently a company here in Cincinnati, well, I wouldn't say a company, I would say a brand, I guess. Um a brand here in the city has been going on for a little minute now. But I do remember asking her, like, hey, do you have, plus sizes or whatever? And she stated that plus sizes have to be pre-ordered. I never understood that. I think that it is crazy to me that you all don't really care for plus size clothing, or just plus size people, period. Um I'm not trying to have like a Jada Waiter situation. Like, bitch, I pre-order well, I pre-order the shit and I never receive it, baby. I'm not dealing with that. Okay, like, these companies already be trying to get over with these fucking nursing home ass fucking prints on these clothes. Like, it really pisses me off the way that they do plus size people, right? So that's kind of what I wanted to get into today. Like, the way I am becoming super frustrated with society. Like, I understand that this has been a long going issue, right? Not just with companies, but with just society as a whole when it comes to plus size people. I think that we are treated super terrible. I'm just keeping a buck. I think that being plus size kind of has become a mockery for people. As you know, there's this whole like big back shit going on, and when you really think about it, it's rooted in fat phobia, right? All of these people who claim like, oh, I'm fat or I got a big back, you're essentially saying that you are fat. But it gets to a point where the people who call themselves fat aren't even fat for real. And it pisses me off because it's like you don't go through the struggles that we actually go through. You just are insecure about your body because you're used to whatever the fuck you used to. Bitch, you used to being like 150, 160, whatever. And bitch, now you got a little weight to you because you like 175, 180. And now you're calling yourself fat. When it's like, no, babes, you can still find clothes in your size. You're still able to fucking go on roller coasters with no fucking problem. Like it's literally so much that skinny people can still do, but they sit up here and call themselves fat. And some people will say, well, oh, you shouldn't think that deep into it. No, I should, because now it's getting to a point where us as plus size people, we're losing representation of us, like as a whole, right? It's almost like how gay people are essentially gaining more representation. I think that plus size people are, it's like going downhill, bro. And it's really frustrating because I say all the time, I enjoy being a big girl. Like I love being 250 pounds now. With me being depressed and all of this shit that I got going on, I have gained some weight over the past month. Not gonna lie, I have gained a lot of weight. But, I'm still on big shit, but it's like, let me go back to like a smaller big shit, but I can still say, like, I'm big. I'm proud to be big. And I think another narrative is that plus size people can't have like a healthy lifestyle, right? When I am a little smaller, I am still active. I'm still able to run and do all of these things and keep my health in order. I think that the problem comes where plus size people or just fat people period are getting to a point where they feel as though they have to lose weight in order to um have like a healthy lifestyle. But it gets to a point where you start to see that even these people who are losing all of these weight, you start to see like all of these people that's losing all of this weight, bitch, they're not healthy. Literally, like be having blood sugar, blood pressure, bitch, all type of shit be going on with them. But of course, society and even doctors are going to sit here and be like, oh well, that's the size that you're supposed to be. No, the fuck it's not. And I think people fail to realize that some people don't look good skinny. I'm sorry, like it literally be like a small body and a big ass head, bitch. If you don't go bitch out here looking like a fucking location pin. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, bro, that's exactly what the fuck y'all be looking at, and that shit looks crazy. I'm not going to lie, it looks fucking crazy. And I've seen myself skinny. I think the skinniest I've ever been is when I got sick, and I was probably like 200, 215. I said, "Oh baby, fuck no, I don't like it. I look like a crackhead," and that's what most of y'all look. Y'all will be looking like Janine from fucking the House of Pain. Not gonna lie, y'all remember that time when Whitney was on crack? We knew that bitch was doing drugs and she was super skinny at one point in time. That's exactly what y'all be looking like. Y'all look sick, like true cancer patients. But of course, society and doctors and all of that have told you that you're the healthiest you've ever been. Now, with that also being said, I'm not saying that you can be 400, 500 pounds. I mean, let me not. I'm not saying that you can be like 400, 500 pounds and think you're going to be healthy. No. But I think it is crazy to me that football players who be damn near 300, that's cool. I don't know how it's cool, but football players are able to live a healthy lifestyle and still be active and do all of these things while technically being plus size. Shit just really don't be making sense to me. Another thing that pisses me off with plus size clothing, it's not even just pre-ordering shit, bitch. It's the fact that you all don't have true plus sizes, right? And what I mean by that is a lot of you all think that like a double XL or a 2XL or like a 3XL. You feel me? Anything with an XL and all of that shit, that is considered straight sizes, right? Those are sizes considered for the slim thick girlies. Like, okay, yeah, she is kind of like plus size, but not really. Like, she's more on the thick side. That works for them bitches. I'm talking about the bitches who is wide and they're all outside, bitch. I'm talking about the bitches who got rolls that really be tucked. I'm talking about the bitches who got the grandma arm, the I can cook arm. You feel me? I'm talking about those big bitches, right? The big bitches with the titties and the big ass thighs. I'm talking about that, and the big ass stomach as well. A lot of you all are selling straight sizes and not plus sizes, which is just 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X. Like, just X, babes. All that XL, it's just it fits for the smaller demographic. That is why a lot of you all will sit here and be like, oh yeah, I sell plus sizes. And then I look at your chart and it's like, oh, you don't sell plus sizes. And then again, when it comes to plus size clothing, it's almost like y'all just don't want us to look good. And granted, there are some people in Cincinnati who do sell plus size clothing, but I think the issue comes where some shit is just not my style. Right? As you can see, you feel me? I got on a graphic tee with some J's right now. Some people be like, so fucking what? That's basic. Anybody would wear that. But it's more so I dress down, or I again have like this streetwear attire. I have the streetwear attire that I kind of do on a daily. And some of you all's clothes don't give that. Some of you all are giving 30 plus, right? Some shit that y'all be like trying to promote is shit that my mom and shit is gonna wear. And I'm not saying that my mom be wearing ugly shit, but it's just like, okay, that's her style. That's not me. And so that's where a lot of like clothing, it just becomes such a hassle, bro. And I hate it so much. Like, don't get me wrong, pants I got on right now are from Rainbow. I do remember buying these. They're a little tight. I'm not gonna hold you. But you feel me? Rainbow has a true plus size section now. Some of that shit be fucking ugly. All that black girl magic, all of that goofy shit. Please stop it. Please. And then you have like these major companies like a Fashion Nova or a Sheen where it's like, okay, yeah, y'all kind of got cute shit, but then it gets to a point where some of the cute shit is limited, right? If you was to go to like a website, even though they're closing down, if you was to go to like a Forever 21 website or whatever, you will see that their plus size category only has about 15 items in total, right? While other categories for the smaller women, oh, bitch, it's about 500 of the motherfuckers, 700 for the men, or whatever the number might be reversed. But who fucking cares? At the end of the day, all of you all who are not a part of the plus size community, you all will always have endless options when it comes to clothing and just better options in life. Period. Like, when you really think about it, I I forgot what I was I forgot what I was about to say. You really think about it, being plus size sometimes is it's not fun. And what I mean by it's not fun, I just mean that society hates us so much. It's actually crazy. Like, not only with the big back shit, but when you think about it, the gym is designed for people to not be my size. That's why I literally hate going to the gym. I hate getting on the internet nowadays because again, we are losing representation. Um and anytime that we do gain representation and shit, y'all still try to find a way to belittle us. And I just really don't get it. I don't get it. Another thing I kind of wanted to get into was the fact that I feel as though when it comes to being plus size, I truly believe that men are more accepted than women, right? When you got fat ass motherfuckers like Rod Wave or Earthquake before he lost the weight, or whoever, bitch Ruben Stutter, when you really think about it, those men, yes, they may have faced adversity for the most part. I think that men are more accepted than women. And a prime example of that kind of is Lizzo, right? Again, motherfuckers will accept Rod Wave, but then when it came to Lizzo, even though she is a weirdo, y'all dragged that girl from uptown to downtown when she was fat. But then as soon as she lost the weight, not only did she become a loser, which most plus size people do when they become skinny, um, you all now are like, oh, she looks so much better. She's attractive. She was never ugly. Like I admit, I've. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is some ugly plus size people out here, but for the most part, plus size girly, they face card don't decline. Even the niggas, bitch, it never gave a decline. Most of us can put that shit on. We smell good. Most of us. Not gonna hold you. Most of us smell good. Like there's so much that we essentially go through, and it's very heartbreaking because I don't I don't want to lose weight to be accepted, right? I feel like I already have a hard time being accepted, especially when it comes to me being open with sex. Um, Not only do men see me as somebody who isn't deserving because of sex, but I think that me being plus size as well plays a part in that. And a lot of people, especially skinny people, love to kind of downplay my experience by saying like, oh well, there's plenty of niggas who like plus size girls, or there's plenty of men who this, that, and the third. And it's like, okay, yeah, I never said it wasn't. I'm sure it is. But also it gets to a point where we have to kind of um find the difference between men who actually want us and men who just want to experience us. I think that there is a preconceived notion when it comes to plus size women, like the fact that we eat dick and we spend all our money on niggas. Like there is so much negativity when it comes to being plus size that I truly believe that men see us and be like, okay, well bitch, if I want you, then you need to be grateful for it. Baby, fuck you. Okay? I don't know how many times I have to tell myself like I truly would rather be alone than to be laid up with bad company just to say I got a man. I'm cool. I'm not one of those plus size girlies. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You feel me? Like I'm not her. And I don't want to be one of those plus size girlies like a Monique, like a Lizzo again, who promotes a lifestyle of being plus size and people who make money off of, promoting, oh, love the body that you're in and all of this and that and the third. I don't want to be those people and then turn around and basically debunk that shit, right? The purpose of you coming out and having a full um coming out and having a full platform that represents and is like basically proud to be plus size, you all are literally building that enough to where when you get your fame, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get skinny so I can get the real people on my side. And then again, like I said with Lizzo, y'all who most big people who become skinny end up turning into the skinny people that made fun of them. One thing about me, I'm not gonna say that as a plus size girly, you have to be this mean girl, but essentially when the time is right, yeah, I'm gonna get in that ass. I'm talking about so far up your ass, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna be so far up your motherfucking ass. The only thing you'll be able to say is, "Can you hear me now?" The fuck, like it's just I don't know. But for the most part, I think that we need to start to come together when it comes to actively being, not only being proud of being plus size, but also finding a way to promote being plus size and having a healthy lifestyle. I feel like as long as doctors or whoever feel as though that you are overweight, or as soon as they say that you are obese or whatever, their goal is to get you skinny so you can look like everybody else. And baby, one thing about it, I don't want to look like everybody else. Okay? Being skinny is not my forte. Again, it doesn't fucking look good on me. And niggas love something to grab on. I know that sounds crazy, but that's also a part of understanding the difference between men who want you and men who are just fetishizing you. It's almost like white women with black men. Most of them don't want you; they just like the idea of you, and that's how it is with us. Like, y'all don't like us, y'all just want us to cook for you and do all of this goofy shit. And baby, I don't do that. Okay. But yeah, for the most part, it's just one of those things. Again, I think that we are losing the plot when it comes to plus size. Um, we are losing representation very fast. Stores like Torrid, which is fucking overpriced. Like places like Torrid and Lane Bryant, all of that. Mind you, these stores are closing, which is crazy because these are considered plus size stores, but they are overpriced as fuck. That's what I don't be understanding either. Like, not only is your clothes ugly as shit, but you're overpricing this shit, bro. It's almost like with these designer niggas, like half of that shit, especially Balenciaga. Have y'all seen the shit with the bath towels? Literally, Balenciaga is selling bath towel skirts for at least a band. Bitch, I got about 20 towels in the back that I can make into a skirt. You telling me I could just sell that shit to you and you just y'all skinny people can get away with shit like that. But when we ask for shit that looks nice or whatever, we in the wrong. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why the fuck? Like, why the fuck? Like, why the fuck do y'all got me dressing like I'm Sister Adams in the church every Sunday and Wednesday and sometimes Friday? Bitch, why? Why am I dressed like a cafeteria lady? I don't get it. And then, oh, like I said, the prints, the whole like writing of Black Girl Magic. I hate that shit. Whoever whoever came up with the idea to put like a black girl on every fucking thing and say like Black Girl Magic, black people, like that shit is ugly and very irritating. Like, I just think we need to get back in the fucking lab. We need to get back in the lab and get it all together, please, because what are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay, I just don't get it. But on a positive note, um, one thing that I didn't talk about with Sinners is the fact that I appreciated a plus size woman being a main character. Okay, Annie is a representation of just a fine ass plus size woman. That's what I'm saying. Like, plus size woman be fine as shit, bro. I would literally drink that woman's bath water back then and all when that shit was twanging, ho. Yes, I would have. Fuck is you talking about? What, man? Matter of fact, hey Annie, I would love for you to rub on me and tell me that your body didn't forget you. I would love that shit. The fuck? I might be a little gay, but I'm gay for some fine ass plus size women. I'm not gonna hold you. If she bad, I'm getting in that ass. I'm telling you. but but no. Yeah, she was a representation of a plus size woman, dark skinned plus size woman at that. But the negative backlash that she received talking about, oh, she looks like somebody mama or whatever. This is what the fuck I be talking about. The only reason why y'all said that Annie looks like Smoke's mom is because you are used to plus size women, especially dark skinned plus size women. Y'all are used to them having those motherly roles or whatever the case is. So it's very unfathoming to see like, oh, somebody is actually attracted to a plus size girl. It literally is mind boggling to y'all, and I just don't get it. Like, I wish y'all would wrap this shit up. I wish y'all would just. We got other shit to worry about, bro. Donald Trump is literally keeping dead patients as incubators for babies. But y'all worried about my big back ass. I don't fucking understand. Like, bro, again, us as plus size people, we deserve equality just like the next person. A lot of you all will sit here and say, well, you need to lose weight now and this, and that, and the third. Bitch, losing weight does not happen overnight. And if I was to get on the table and lose weight, bitch, I would say I did it wrong or whatever. Like anything a plus size person does, bitch, it's literally going to be nitpicked. And it's like, don't you got something else to do? Don't you got to raise that ugly ass baby of yours? Bitch, look like fucking New York and Flavor Flav put together, bitch. You know what? I'm I, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, some of y'all babies do be ugly, but I would rather be fat than ugly. You feel me? I can lose this weight. You can't lose that ugly. I would just keep it a buck. But yeah, that is all that I have for our quickie episode. This might not even be a quickie. This might be a full episode of just me yapping. But I'm just fed up, bro. Like with everything that's going on in the universe and me seeing the loss of plus size representation, it's really disheartening. Especially because everybody becomes losers, bro. Like it's almost like y'all again, y'all brand yourself of being plus size. Y'all use the whole love yourself, love your body just to go out and change that body that you told me to love. Hypocrite, if you act that hypocrite shit. Anyway, before we get out of here, of course I have to leave you all with a sleeper. This week I wanted to tap into a content creator who I see on TikTok and I absolutely love her. Okay, when I tell you she be reading these brands down to the motherfucking ground, I love how she's transparent about being plus size. I don't see her changing her lifestyle essentially, and what I mean by that is changing how she's demanding the respect that plus size people actually deserve. She is basically calling these brands out for saying that they are designing plus sizes but they're not really inclusive. So shout out to Samyra. The sleeper of the week will be one of her songs called Plus Size Freestyle. Okay, she said, "Big bad bitch, get to the bed." I say, "Big bad bitch, you want a snack?" Hey, hey. But no, again, I love her, love her, love her. So please make sure that you all go check her out on TikTok. I will even try to drop like a little example video of her because again, she's getting these companies up through, especially the brands that are reaching out to her saying, "Hey, we would love for you to promote being plus size, our plus size sizes, whatever, whatever, whatever." And then when she gets the items or when she gets these things, it's like, bitch, it's not a plus size. Like, how are you gonna say that you include all bodies, but you only are including a body that you feel is acceptable? Bitch, you can go straight to hell. Okay, but enough of all of that. That is all that I have this week. Thank you to my first and my last time listeners. Please remember to always be humble, be gracious, and be what? Be open, okay? I will see y'all at the top because the bottom is just overly fucking crowded. Like, too goddamn crowded to the point which I'm suffocating. All right? Get it together, please. Bye.